Hey, good morning. Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, there she is. How's it going?
Good, Antonio. Today is
Good.
Arif's birthday, but he is not here.
Oh,
So I am a little bit sad.
yeah. Well, you look like you just woke up. I see. Um, so he's not here, huh?
Yes,
Still in Switzerland?
yes,
I see. I see. When is he coming back?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes.
Oh man. Uh, I don't know what to say. He's working hard, but you guys are apart. Must be difficult.
Yes,
Must be difficult. Well, happy birthday to Arif. I'll send him a message. I'll
yes.
send him a message. Yeah, yeah, I'll send him a message. So, um, okay. So you're okay. You're a bit
Yes, yes.
sad. Yeah, you're
Uh-huh.
a bit sad because Arif is not here and it's his birthday. But other than that, you're okay?
Yes, yes, I'm okay.
Okay. All
I am
right,
ready
great.
for our lesson.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, so let's get started. First of all, I think you learned a new word the other day,
Yes,
right? You learned a new word on Thursday.
yes, but I didn't
You don't remember the
remember.
word. That's okay. That's okay. So the word is take a look at it.
Commute,
Commute. Exactly.
commute.
Commute. Now, when you hear that word, does anything come to your mind?
Mhm. Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
But I
That,
look at dictionary, of course.
oh, you did. Okay,
Uh-huh.
great, great. Okay. So, I'm trying to come up with a way for you to remember and memorize this word. What does commute sound like to you?
Commit, commute.
Commit? Okay.
Commute.
Um, what about communication?
Communication. Yes.
Well, the first four letters are the same.
Mm-hmm.
O double M, right?
Yes.
So when you think of communication, try to think of, information or no, communication. Um, communication, it's like, information traveling from point A to point B, right? So when you and I communicate,
Mm-hmm.
right, we're talking basically,
Yes.
right? We are exchanging ideas, we're exchanging information. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So look at it this way. So information is going from me, point A, to you, point B,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then when you talk back to me, that information is going from you, point B, back to me, point A,
Mm-hmm.
right? So commute means simply to go from home to work, from point A to point B. Does
Mm-hmm.
that make sense?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
When I say um, I commute every day to work, it means I go from
From
home
home.
to work. So that it's simply that. Oh, okay. To go from home to work. I commute every day to work. And my commute usually takes me 20 minutes or 30 minutes, depending on how I go to work. If I bike to work, it takes me 10 minutes. If I go by bus, it usually takes me half an hour. Okay?
Okay.
So my commute is easy, I think, compared to other people's commute. See how I'm using that word? I'm using that word as a verb and as a noun,
No.
right? Okay. So have a nice commute means have a nice drive back home, or have a nice travel back home, or have a nice trip back home. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So how long does your commute take?
In the morning, my commute is 30 minutes,
Right. Right.
but in the evenings after work,
Right.
it takes 1 hour, 1.5 hour, for example,
Right. 1.5 hours. I
1.5
see.
hours.
Right. So remind me, what takes 1.5 hours in the evenings?
My commute.
Exactly. Exactly. Your commute. Exactly. Very good. Okay. Uh, I want to ask you a few questions. Okay. And because I want to work on a new topic. All right. Now, the first question is going to be this. What do you notice in a man or a woman when you first meet them? Let me ask again, okay? What do you notice in a man or in a woman when you first meet them?
They can talk formal, for example.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, for example, their communication have can have can have formal words, for example. Not WhatsApp, for example. How do you do, something like that.
Oh, okay. The way they
Polite,
communicate.
not polite. How can say that?
So you notice the way they communicate, the way they talk, right? Their speech, maybe the way they talk.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, good. So you notice the way they speak to you. The style of their speech, whether they talk in a formal way or an informal way, an informal way. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good. 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 All right. Now another question is, Duygu, what do you want in life? Yeah, it's a difficult question. So let me share the Word document with you, right? So the first question was, what do you notice? What do you notice?
I understood your question, but difficult. For example, now I want to live a meaningful life, for example, but you
Right.
can say to me what's the meaningful life for you, for example.
Okay.
I want to meaning in my life.
Okay, you want meaning in your
Yes.
life. Okay, that
Mhm.
sounds good. That sounds good. Okay. Now, can you elaborate a little bit? Ooh, is that a new word for you?
Yes. Elaborate.
Elaborate. Elaborate. When I say elaborate, I'm asking you to give me more details. Talk a little bit more.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah, I think we are not alone in this world.
Mhm.
We are living together with the other people, animals, and natural things, for example. So, if we do something for ourselves,
Mhm.
we should think about the other ones, for example. So I think meaningful life is this kind of thing.
Mhm.
We are not alone. We are living together,
Mhm.
and we should think about the others,
Mhm.
not only ourselves.
Right. Right. Okay. All right. Good. 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 All right. Now, another question is going to be, okay. What did you want to be when you were a kid?
Hmm.
For example, I wanted to be a firefighter when I was a kid. You know what a firefighter is?
Yes, yes, I
Yeah.
know. When I was a kid, I wanted to be doctor
Uh-huh.
um, because of it sounds me very attractive.
Uh-huh. Okay.
But I am an engineer now.
I see. All right. All right. So, good, good, good. All right. Now, another question is, what do you like doing, or what do you like to do in your spare time?
Um, I like reading books
Uh-huh.
and walking uh, and making some exercise like
Mm-hmm.
Pilates, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I like doing laughter yoga. You know
Uh,
laughter yoga?
no, no. What yoga is it?
Uh, it includes some breathing exercise. After that, laugh exercise. Ha 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 ha. Something like that.
Really? Laughter
Yes,
yoga.
yes, and
Laughter
uh,
yoga.
uh, some hormones like endorphin.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, your body mm, create
Produces
creates endorphin hormone because
mhm,
of love.
because of
Yes,
laughter.
yes, and it can be different for people, but it
Uh-huh.
is very eğlenceli ne demekti?
What is it?
Eğlenceli, you know.
Fun.
Fun, yes, okay, fun.
I see. I see. Wow, laughter yoga. Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe I should give it a try. All right. Okay, good, good, good. Now, um, okay. Um, what could you not live without?
Okay. I couldn't live without. I don't know. It is a hard question, I think.
Well, I'm sure you could not live without Arif. That's one thing, right?
It's very no, I think I can live without Arif. But I love him so yes, you are right.
All right. Okay. All right. Excellent. Now, listen. Um, I want to show you a different way to
Mhm.
answer all these questions. Okay. Now, notice that all these questions start with the same word, right?
Mhm.
They start with what. These are all what questions. Okay. Now, next time you answer a what question, I want you to consider, I want you to think about giving a different type of answer. Okay.
Mhm.
Now, this type of answer is used a lot in English. Why do we use this type of answer? We use this type of answer because we want to put emphasis on our answer. Okay?
Mhm. Mhm.
Let me tell you what I mean. Let me try to explain what I mean.
Okay.
When you give a speech, first you give an introduction. You say, all right, guys, welcome to today's presentation. Today, I'm going to talk to you about this and that, and then this and then that. That's my introduction to my presentation.
Mhm.
And then, I talk about the gist of the presentation. I actually talk about my topic, right? So
Mhm.
first I introduce my topic, and then I talk about the details of my topic. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Huh? Mhm.
Okay. Now, this new way, let's call it this new way of answering it is because we are giving an introduction to what we really want to say.
Mhm.
All right. So look, normally this is how you would answer this question. Um, I notice in a man or a woman their way of talking, right?
Mhm.
That's the normal way, okay? Um, now, for example, what do you want in life? Um, I want happiness, um, and health
Mhm.
in life, right? That's the usual way of answering these questions, correct? Now,
Mhm.
what did you want to be when I was a kid? I wanted to be a fire. Oh, no, you wanted to be a doctor, right? I wanted to be a
Mhm.
doctor. That's what you said, right?
Yes.
Okay. And how did you answer this question? You said something like, I like to um, do laughter yoga.
But normally we need to, we want to continue our the dialogue, for example. But um, uh, because of I don't, I like I am not, uh, like I don't feel confident and something like that. I don't continue my speaking.
Hmm.
I answered short things like that, and
Right.
I never continue my dialogue because
Hmm.
of the reason. I don't know because.
Right. So you're not, I mean, you're not sure how to say it, or you're not sure what to say. Which one?
Um, I think I know how can I have my some ideas, but I
Hmm.
don't um, find a way to express myself because
Right.
of uh, limitation of my speaking or
Hmm. Hmm.
my
I
English.
I see. I see. Okay,
But
I think.
I think I can learn the way of uh, this problem today.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, maybe we should work on. Um, I think I think writing might help you.
Mhm.
Writing essays might help you. So, um, okay, all right. Okay. Now you answer. The answer you gave me was this: I could not live without um, Arif. Let's say, okay.
Okay.
All right. Now look, this is what we're gonna do. Okay. Next time you answer a what question, you are going to use the same type of answer, but this time you're going to add something at the beginning of the sentence,
Mhm.
and you're going to add something to the middle of the sentence, right here.
Mhm.
See?
Mhm.
You're going to add something here, and then you're going to add something here. Why? Because we're going to, I mean, this is going to be the introduction,
Mhm.
and this is going to be your answer. All right. Remember what I talked to you about when you give a presentation. First, you make an introduction,
Mhm. Mhm.
and then you uh, give the actual presentation. So this is going to be your introduction,
Mhm. Mhm.
and this is going to be your real answer. So we're basically um, we're basically dividing the answer into two parts.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. Remember, the first one is going to be what? The first part is going to be what?
Introduction.
Exactly, the introduction. And the
Mhm.
second part is going to be what?
Uh,
Is going to be the real answer.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Now, what are we going to put here at the beginning of the word, at the beginning of the sentence? We're going to put this. Look, what?
Hmm.
Okay. And what are we going to put here? We're going to put this.
Is.
Is.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So what is, okay? And by doing this, we are dividing the sentence, and we're making this an introduction, and this is the real answer.
Mhm.
Okay? Now, why do we do this? We do this because, again, it's just a way to put emphasis on this.
Mhm.
We're saying, we think this is so important
Mhm, mhm.
that this needs an introduction.
We can only say their way of talking.
Sure, of course, of course. But we want to sound more, we want to
Advanced.
sound yeah, we want to sound more native. We want to sound
Native, yes.
more advanced, right? More advanced. Okay. So we're going to say what I notice in a man or a woman is their way of talking.
Mhm.
Okay. Right. Now, for example, to answer this,
Mhm. What I want in life
right? What I want in life
uh, is happiness and health.
and health. Exactly. What I want in life is happiness and health. Or you can say what I want is
Ah, okay.
happiness
Mhm.
and health in life.
Mhm.
They're both okay. All right. Now, can you try this one?
What I wanted. Uh,
Remember, the real answer is this.
yes.
So you have to leave this um, by itself.
What I wanted to be is no.
You can say is, but
But
because
when
this
yes. Mm,
this happened, because you are talking about the past,
yes.
it is better
Not
to say
was.
exactly.
Okay.
What I wanted to be was a doctor.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. Now let's try this one. What do you like to do in your spare time? So you say,
What I like to do
I
uh,
like to do
is laughter yoga.
is laughter yoga. Exactly. Okay. And
What I could not live without is Arif or was Arif.
well, when you say could,
Past.
here you're talking about you're not
Not
talking about
possibilities.
right
No.
possibility in the present or the future.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So what I could not live without
Is.
is Arif.
Mhm.
Okay. Now, because there, okay, no, that's okay. All right. So this is a new way of answering to what questions.
Mhm.
All right. Now, let me ask you a question. Um, what could you possibly not give up?
What I could not uh, possibly give up is um,
Yes,
support, for example.
support. Okay. Support from,
Not support, support.
oh,
Uh,
sports. I'm sorry.
yes,
I'm sorry. Sports.
because of my pronunciation, maybe I don't know.
No, maybe I'm not listening well. What I could not possibly give up is sports. Yes, very good. Okay. So remember, why do we give this type of answer? Is because we want to make emphasis on this.
Mhm.
We think this is so important for us that we need to give it an introduction.
Mhm.
And what is the introduction? This is the introduction. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Now, okay, let me ask you another question. What do you do when somebody honks the horn at you in traffic? Now, this might be something new to you.
Yes.
Okay.
But it
When
is
yeah,
that, for example.
I'm sorry?
Honks the horn means that horn.
Yes.
No, not horn. Okay.
Dun, dun. Yes. I'm trying to remember the Turkish translation. I don't remember.
Kornaya
Kla-
basmak.
ha,
Korna.
yes. Korna basmak. Yes. Korna basmak. So what do you do when somebody honks the horn at you in traffic?
What I do when somebody honks the horn at me in traffic is nothing.
Is ignore them.
Ignore, okay.
All right. Is ignore them. What I do is ignore them. Uh-huh. Right. Okay, good. And okay. And yeah, I think that's it. Um, okay. So we're going to start our we're going to answer what questions this way. Okay.
Mhm.
Duygu, can you give me 1 second? Give me one
Okay,
moment. Hold
okay.
on. All right, sorry about that.
Okay, no problem.
Now, all right. How do you study for for an exam?
Mm. How I how I study for an exam?
Right. Or well,
Oh.
you don't study anymore, right? So let me change this question to say, how do you prepare for a presentation? Do you have to give presentations at
Uh-huh.
work?
Yes.
Okay. So how do you prepare for a presentation?
How I prepare for a presentation? Mm-mm. I prepare for a presentation via PowerPoint, for example.
Okay. Now to answer what questions, we
Mm-hmm.
we start our answer with what?
What?
But to answer how questions, we're going to start with this, the way.
Mm.
Okay. So the
Not
way,
how.
not how. Um, well, I mean, you could.
Wrong formula.
No, no, it's okay. how I prepare for is you could say it. You could say it, but we typically say the way.
Okay.
Okay. So the way
I prepare for a presentation
uh,
via PowerPoint.
okay, now you're missing one thing.
Okay. Is.
Exactly, exactly. Is the way I prepare for a presentation is via PowerPoint. Okay, that's okay. I mean, I was looking for another type of answer, but that's fine. Okay.
Okay.
The way I prepare for a presentation is for example, the way I prepare for a presentation um is by
Rehearsal, for example.
is by rehearsing my lines and by um and by repeating repeating and by repeating uh, and by rehearsing my lines and by what else? That's it. Okay. All right. Now let me ask you another how question. Um, how do you like how do you like to spend your time at home?
The way I like to spend my time at home is
Mm-hmm.
um, mm,
And we're going to say is
reading book for
by
it. By is
yes,
the
yes,
okay. Reading book.
is by reading, is by
Reading, yes.
reading
And mm, resting and
and
kicking.
kick back.
I don't know kickback.
You don't know? That's why I said it. Kick back is this. Ah,
Okay.
ah. Okay. So kick
Mhm.
back. Like it's like, relax,
Okay.
right? Okay. Good. And and okay. Now, why do you why do you why do you get up every day?
Oh, because
Yes, I get up every day because,
because of work.
right, because I have to go to work. Exactly. Okay. Now, from now on,
Mhm.
we are going to try to answer why questions using a different type of answer.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to say this, the reason
Mm.
why.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
The reason why
I
I
get up early.
get up every day is because I have to go to work.
Mhm.
Okay. So look, the reason um, we're going to add the reason why, and then here we're going to add is.
Mhm.
This this was our typical answer before, right? I
Mhm.
get up every day because I have to go to work. But
Yes.
now we're going to add something at the beginning of the sentence, and to the middle of the sentence, and that is the reason why, and again, is. Okay? All right. Now, why do you study English?
The reason why I study English is expressing
Because
myself, because I want to express myself in English, for example.
in English. Okay, good. All right. Okay. Now look, this topic is called cleft sentences. Okay. Cleft means to divide. Divide. So we're basically, this is a cleft sentence. Okay. This is another cleft sentence. Why do we call them cleft sentences? Because we are dividing them into two parts. Okay. Remember, the first part is the
introduction.
Exactly. And the second part is the real answer.
The answer.
Okay. Now, when do we use these sentences? Remember, we use these sentences because we want to emphasize on our answer. Okay. We think our answer is so important that we need to give it an introduction. Okay. Now, for example, let's say you are in a group of people, I don't know, 4 or 5 people, and somebody asks a question. For example, let's say there's you, there's Arif, there is, who else is there? There's me in the group, and there are 2 more people. Okay, let's say Tolga and Marve. I don't know. Okay. Now, Arif says, Arif says to Tolga, "Hey Tolga, what do you like to do on weekends?" And then Tolga will say, "Well, Arif, I like to scuba dive on weekends." And then Marve will say, "Well, me, I like to do laughter yoga." And then you come and say, "Well, what
I
like to do." But what I like to do is spend time with my husband. Okay. Why? Because somebody gave their answer, then another person gave their answer, but now it's your turn. And you're basically saying, my answer is this. Does that make sense? So
Yes.
it's like you want to give importance to your answer. So you say, well, what I like to do is spend time with my husband. Okay. All right. Okay. So now, look, we learned one way, or we learned a new way to answer what questions, how questions, and why questions.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Now, let me ask you one question. Why did you decide to become an engineer? Or why did you choose engineering?
The reason I chose the engineering was because I liked mathematics. I don't
Okay. The reason why I chose
chose whatever.
engineering was because I
Loved maths, for example.
loved math. Okay, or because I loved math, or because I love math. Why is it giving me this? Huh. Huh, interesting. All right. Fine, singular, whatever. Okay. All right. See, so we have a new way of answering what, how, and why. All right.
Mhm.
Now, so there are two types of cleft sentences. One is WH cleft sentences,
Mhm.
and the other one is, hold on, I'm not telling you yet. All right. Okay, look. Let me show you something here. Hold on one second. I want you to take a look at this. I want you to take a look at this. Hold on one second. Okay, can you read this out loud, please?
Okay. Nick turned up late for work on Monday because he got stuck in a traffic jam on the ring road. Luckily, Nick has a mobile phone, so he was able to phone his boss and warn her that he would be late. She was furious but managed to reschedule an important meeting for the afternoon.
Okay. Are there any words that you don't know?
Uh,
I
traffic
think
jam,
well, traffic jam when cars pile up together, that's a traffic jam.
Okay.
Um, yeah.
But the other words I know.
Okay, you know furious?
Yes.
Okay,
Because
good.
of Fast and Furious.
Right. Oh, that's right. Fast and Furious, of course. Of course. Right. Okay. Um, okay, hold on one second. Um, okay. Mm, second. Now, before we work on this text, okay, I want to work on something else. Let's say this. Mike took Sally to the party on Saturday. Okay, maybe we should uh, change the names here. Tolga took Madvid to the party on Saturday. All right. Now, we know this for a fact. We know this is true.
Mhm.
You know this is true. Okay, you're telling me this. You're telling me, hey, Antonio, you know what? Tolga took Marve to the party on Saturday. Right?
Mhm.
Now, somebody, Arif, comes into the conversation and he says, Berk took Marve to the party on Saturday.
Mhm.
But you know this is not true,
Mhm. Mhm.
right? Who took Marve to the party on Saturday?
Tolga.
Right. Tolga took Marve to the party on Saturday. All right.
Berk couldn't have taken Merve to party on Saturday,
Exactly.
Arif. Because
Right.
I saw it was Tolga, he was Tolga.
Right. Okay. I think, I mean, you said it. You said what I wanted you to say. It was Tolga, right?
Mhm.
Right. Can you continue that sentence? It was Tolga.
It was Tolga that took Merve to party on Saturday. Or who took Merve to the
Yes,
party
that's
on
right.
Saturday?
No, it was Tolga who took Marve to the party on Saturday. Exactly. Okay. So here we're doing the same thing that we did
Mhm.
up here. We're dividing the
Yes.
sentence. Okay. How? Look, we're using this and this. We're
Mhm.
putting something at the beginning and to the middle of the sentence. Okay. All right. Now, if I say to you, or Arif says to you, or Arif says to me, remember, you are the one who knows, you're the one who knows this.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
so Arif now says to me, Tolga took Aisha to the party on Saturday. So you say to me, you say, no, no, no.
Mhm.
So
No, it wasn't Tolga who took Ayşe to the party on Saturday.
it wasn't Tolga who took,
Ayşe.
um, oh, no, no, wait, hold on. Well, who took Aisha to the party?
We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know.
But
But
we know it wasn't Tolga.
we know it wasn't Tolga, right? Um, so we're gonna say um, it wasn't Aisha
Hmm.
who Tolga took to the party.
Mm, okay.
Okay. So now we're gonna say what? It was it was what?
Mm, we don't know.
Well, remember, Tolga took Marve to the party.
Yes.
So hold on one second. Tolga took Aisha to the party on Saturday. No, it wasn't Aisha who Tolga took to the party. It was Marve
Merve. Hmm.
who Tolga took to the party on
Okay.
on Saturday. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, hold on one second. So now let's say Arif says to me, "Hey Antonio, Tolga Tolga took Marve to the party on Sunday." right? And when you hear this, you say, no, no, no. You
No,
say,
it
no,
wasn't.
it
Wasn't
wasn't.
on Sunday.
Uh-huh.
When,
On Sunday.
who, mm-mm. It wasn't on Sunday. Who, not who. When Tolga took Merve on the party.
You can
No.
say when, okay?
When.
But if you're not sure, always use this.
That.
Yes,
Okay.
always use that if you're not sure, okay?
Mhm.
So it wasn't on Sunday that
Tolga took Merve to the party. It
Olga
was.
took Marve to the party.
It
It
was
was
on Saturday.
it was on Saturday, right? It was on Saturday. Okay. All right, very good, very good. Now, so look, here again, we are dividing the sentence. We are
Mhm.
dividing the answer. Why? Because we want to put emphasis on the real answer. It was on Saturday that Tolga took Marve to the party. Okay? All
Mhm.
right. Now let's go back to this story here. Nick turned up late for work on Monday because he got stuck in a traffic jam on the ring road. Luckily, Nick has a mobile phone, so he was able to phone his boss and warn her that he would be late. She was furious, but managed to reschedule an important meeting for the afternoon. Okay, so now I say to you, Nick was late because he overslept, right?
No,
No.
it's sorry. No, he not.
We
No,
can
it
say um we can say this. It was
no. It was traffic jam. Not.
because he got stuck in a traffic jam
Mhm.
that he was late.
Okay.
All right. Hold on, before we do this, let me where is it? Okay. Now let's forget about this for a second. Um I'm going to give you some information,
Mhm.
okay? And you are going to correct the information because my information is false, okay? But you are going to correct me. You're going to give me the correct information, okay?
Mhm.
Look, um, Orhan Pamuk, that's his name, right? Orhan Pamuk.
Yeah. Mhm.
Orhan Pamuk wrote Romeo and Juliet.
No, it
There you
wasn't
go.
Orhan
What?
Pamuk.
No. Right? So Orhan Pamuk wrote Romeo and Juliet. So you go, are you nuts? Are you kidding me? Are you crazy? Right? So you're gonna say, no, it wasn't
Orhan Pamuk,
Orhan Pamuk
who wrote
who
Romeo and
wrote
Juliet.
Right. Who
was
wrote?
Shakespeare.
Yes, exactly. It was Shakespeare. Okay. Shakespeare. Uh, it was Shakespeare.
Who
Can you,
wrote Romeo
who
and
wrote?
Juliet?
Yeah, who wrote Romeo and Juliet? Okay, good, good. Now, um, hmm. All right. I don't know if you know the exact answer to this question, but Marconi discovered radium.
I don't know the answer, but no, it wasn't Marconi.
Me neither. Me neither. But
Me-
you probably heard of this woman.
Yes, yes, I know.
Okay.
It wasn't uh, Marconi who discovered radium.
Hmm.
It was Curie,
Mary Curie.
Curie, who discovered radium.
Exactly. Exactly. Very good. Okay. Now, okay, you might know this one. Gwyneth Paltrow plays the leading role in Pretty Woman. Have you ever seen that
No,
movie, Pretty Woman?
yes, yes, I remember.
Okay.
No, it wasn't uh, Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't
Gwyneth
know.
Paltrow.
Paltrow. Who plays the leading role in Pretty Woman? It was Julia Roberts, I think.
Yes, it
Who?
was. See, I knew you knew this one. It was Julia Roberts.
Mhm.
It was Julia Roberts, or you can keep going. You can um
Who plays the leading role in Pretty Woman?
leading role in Pretty Woman. Exactly. All right.
Mhm.
Okay. And um uh, let me see here. Hmm. Okay. Marconi invented the telephone.
It wasn't Marconi who invented the telephone, Antonio. It was Graham Bell
Right.
who invented the telephone.
Right. It was invented the telephone, Antonio. Yeah, it was Graham Bell who
Very
invented
good.
the telephone. Exactly. All right. Okay. And um hmm, maybe you know this. So this is pop culture.
Mhm.
Okay, pop culture. John Lennon, you know who John Lennon was?
Yes, I know.
Okay, John Lennon was assassinated in Liverpool in 1980.
Assassinate, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Assassinate means to kill.
Mm,
Kill.
okay, but I don't know this answer.
Okay.
New York.
Right.
Okay. It wasn't in Liverpool uh, that John Lennon was assassinated in 1980.
Assassinated in 1980.
It was in New York.
It was in New York. Yes.
It was in New York that Lennon was assassinated in 1980.
Assassinated in 1980. Exactly.
Can we use where, I think?
We can, yes,
Yeah.
because we're talking about a place.
Where?
So you can use where, yes. It wasn't in Liverpool where John Lennon was assassinated in 1980. It was in New York where John Lennon was assassinated in 1980. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So today we learned a new way to answer what questions?
Why question? How
Why
question?
questions? I'm sorry?
How?
How questions, right? And we're going to begin our answers to what questions, starting with
What?
what, and then we're going to answer our how questions with
How? The way.
the way, and we're going
Bulamadım.
to start our answers. We're going to answer our why questions with
The reason.
the reason
Why? The reason
the
why.
reason why the reason why. Okay, and these type of sentences are called
Cleft sentences.
cleft sentences, right? And cleft means
Divided.
to
Divide.
divide, exactly. Okay, and we want to divide those sentences because
Emphasize the real answer.
emphasize the real answer, right? The first part of the answer is what?
Introduction.
An introduction. And the second part is what?
Real
The
answer.
real answer, exactly. And in the middle, we put something. We put what?
Yeah, is or was.
In the middle of the answers, we put something. What do we put in the middle of our answer?
Is you mean?
Is, that's right, is. Okay, is, or sometimes we can
Was because of past.
put was, exactly. We can put was. All right, good. Okay, now for homework, I'm going to give you um, um, I'm going to give you some exercises for this, and I'm going to I'll probably have you write some essays, okay? Because I think you probably need to work on your production. Okay. Now, when I say production, I mean, the spoken, the English, the language that you generate. Generate.
I know them, right?
Okay. So we need to work on that. We need to work on language, on production. Okay. All right. And um, forgive me now if I send you a lot of homework,
But
but
I have a week.
right, you have a whole week. You have a whole week.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So I'll see you again on the 16th, maybe. The 16th is a Tuesday.
Yes.
Okay.
16.
The 16th. All right.
Okay. Thank you, Antonio.
No, thank you. Thank you. And um, have a great Biden.
Bye. Thank you.
All right. Any plans?
Sorry.
Any plans for Bayram?
Tomorrow I am going to visit my parents, and whole week I will be there.
Mhm.
And also my sister is coming to there. So we will be together with my family without Arif, but
I see.
it can be good for us,
All right.
like
Okay.
old memories.
Right. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. It's nice that you can spend time with your parents.
Mhm.
Yeah, me, I can't. So yeah, you should consider yourself lucky that you can spend time with your parents.
Mhm.
Yeah. All right. Then enjoy your week and I'll see
Thank
you on the
you.
16th. Inshallah.
Okay, Antonio, inshallah.
All
Have a
right.
good day. Bye bye.
Thank you. See ya. Bye bye.
Bye bye.